Hello and welcome to Happy Handicrafts. My name is Joanna and today we are going to be making a conical flower holder out of Paper Sloyd. This is project number 3 from the 3rd year from the book Paper Sloyd for Primary Grades by Ednah Anne Rich. This is actually a spin-off from the 2nd project, the pyramidal catch-all that we made last week. So if you haven't made that, I would go back and make that because we're going to be using the same paper and measurements that we used then. So it's a very quick project to make, so give us a subscribe and let's get started. Now the materials you're going to need for this project are the book Paper Sloyd for Primary Grades by Ednah Anne Rich. If you don't have a copy already, you're going to find a link to it below. You'll also need an X-Acto knife, a pencil, some glue, a ruler, some good quality paper. We're using the remainder from project number 2. If you haven't done that project already, you'll need to do it first. I think it was an 8.5 by 11. You're also going to need a cutting mat, and not pictured here is a compass. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to flip our paper over and so that the diameter is horizontal. We're using the paper from our last project. We're going to measure our compass to equal 3 inches. We're doing that on our ruler, but if you have a compass like this, you can see you can also do it from the compass itself. Now measuring down from the diameter, on the right hand side, we're going to place a dot on the circumference. Using our ruler, we're going to join that dot to the center of our circle. We're next going to take our compass again and we're going to make sure it measures 1/2 inch. Now using our compass, we're going to place a dot from the center of the circle onto our diameter. And then measuring up from that last dot we did along the circumference, we're going to measure 1/2 inch and put a dot there as well. And using our ruler, we're going to join those 2 dots with a line. We're going to take our time and make sure that this is very accurate. Next, using our ruler, we're going to measure down on that line that we just drew. We're going to measure down 1/4 inch. And we're going to draw a little dot. And then we're going to join that dot to the center of the circle with a line. Now we're going to make our handle. This handle is going to be exactly the same as it was in our last project, so you can see where we already measured out 6 inches. So Lucy just needs to measure up 1 inch on each side, draw a dot, and join those 2 dots with a line with her ruler. Now using our X-Acto knife, we're going to cut out our handle and our flower holder. Oh, wow, did you see that? The blade came out of the X-Acto knife. This is really a safety issue that we came across that we didn't really think of before. It's important to tighten that blade onto your X-Acto knife every time you use it. Simply by using it, it becomes loose, so be careful with that. You can see how you're going to see all of our mistakes, all of our bloopers. We don't practice this before we do it. You're seeing us do this for the first time so that you can do it with us for the first time. So we stopped and tightened the X-Acto knife. So there we are with our cone and our handle. We're going to use the ruler to make our folds initially, like we normally do. What's nice with this project is there's only one fold, so it's really quite simple. We then use our ruler to reinforce that fold so it's nice and crisp, and then we're going to glue that tab. It also helps if the glue is open. So once you've glued it, you're going to bring the other side of the cone around against it. Make sure it's nice and smooth, and hold it until it stays in place. Then you're going to glue both sides of your handle, and you're going to place those inside your cone on opposite sides, and just hold it until the glue stays in place. And that, my friend, is a conical flower holder. I hope you enjoyed making it. I hope you can fill it full of flowers and make a beautiful thing out of it. Thank you for joining us. I hope you join us for our next video.